This episode of Irritable Dad Syndrome was recorded on May 13th, 2026.
You ever have those nights where you're trying to do something to get the rest of the family to break and they're just not into you that night? And you're trying and trying and trying and they're just, I'm not paying attention to Dad. Don't look at Dad. Don't do anything because it's just going to make it worse.
Yeah.
And then eventually I break.
Yeah.
Dad, I wish you could just shut your big yapper!
It's time for Irritable Dad Syndrome. I thought I saw an eagle flying over the house, but it was just an eye floater. Anyway, here are your hosts, Mike and Darren.
Hi, I'm Darren.
I am Mike.
Welcome to Irritable Dad Syndrome. This is Cincinnati's comedy podcast, and you are listening to episode 310.
I'm happy that you're here.
I'm happy that you're here.
I want to be your podcast buddy.
We're going to be your pals.
Yeah.
Hi.
I'm going to tell a tale of Taco Bell and their dirty lemonade.
I'm going to recommend 4 movies that you have to see, and I'm going to tell you right now, one of them is amazing, and one of them is absolutely horrible, and you still have to see it.
So part of the reason I'm so verklempt right now, last night I was hungry. I was famished. I wanted food, but I didn't.
Feeling peckish.
A little peckish, and I didn't want to cook. And I said out loud to the family, who wants Taco Bell? Of course,
Everybody.
Charlie was number one. Yes. He put his order in. He didn't want food. He said, get me, quote, dirty lemonade.
Okay.
And I said, what is that? And he just grinned. And I was like, I'm not, dude, you're going to get me. Somebody's going to shoot me. I can't go into Taco Bell and ask for dirty lemonade. Is that an actual thing? Yes, it's on their menu.
Okay. So, Mike, what is dirty lemonade?
Hold. So,
Okay.
my jam.
Sorry, I jumped in where I shouldn't have.
Let's put that on the back burner for a moment.
Okay.
Now, my normal jam is I get the Nachos Bel Grande because I like it.
I like it too.
And I get chili cheese burritos, not because they're the best, but because they're the most predictable. It's really hard to f up a chili cheese burrito. You get chili, you put cheese, you slap it on a tortilla, you got a chili cheese burrito.
Yeah.
You can pack 2 or 3 of those things in you before you need Tums. All right, so I decided that I was getting myself 3 chili cheese burritos.
Okay.
Or 2, I'm sorry, and Andrew 3 because he's a growing boy. And then I get the dirty lemonade. So I drive to the Taco Bell, and I'm in the thing for the drive-thru, and I look at the menu, and I'm scanning the drink section for dirty lemonade. I don't see lemonade. I don't see dirty. I certainly don't see dirty lemonade. So when the guy came on, I ordered my Nachos Bel Grande. Would you like hot sauce? Of course I want hot sauce.
I'm an American.
That's how I get it down and keep it down. And then I want 5 chili cheese burritos. 5 chili? Yes! 5 chili.
Really?
Are you judging me? At a Taco Bell?
My question is, what the hell?
I'm already just barely hanging on right now.
It's like, dude, don't you have respect for yourself?
And then I said it, and I was like, do you guys have a thing called dirty lemonade? And there was a long pause, and he said, and I quote, this just happened yesterday. I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't know if this is what was happening.
I mean,
but it sounded like he was.
Do you sell weed in the back room?
It sounded like my voice came over their speakers, and everybody stopped and looked at him, and somebody said, "Do it." He's like, "Yeah," and they'll figure it out as I'm driving up. So I get up there, and my alarm bells are going off. He pops his head out, gets the money. He's a jolly man.
Oh.
He just.
What are you trying to say?
He looked
Mike?
like he ate a lot of Taco Bell.
Okay.
Right? I trusted his opinion immediately. And I just said, hey.
Is it like that you never trust a skinny cook?
It's right, exactly. And I was like, look, I mean, what is... my 12-year-old ordered a dirty lemonade. And I said, they don't have dirty lemonade. What are you doing to me? And I was like, what is a dirty lemonade? And he said, we take a lemonade and we put creamer in it.
Coffee creamer?
Yeah. Creamer.
Okay.
Creamer.
Okay.
In lemonade.
Creamer. Really?
Yeah.
Creamer.
Creamer.
Not, okay.
Creamer. Not milk. Creamer.
How was it?
Not whipped cream.
Uh-huh.
Charlie said it was perfect.
Now, on Laverne and Shirley, Laverne used to drink milk and Pepsi. She used to drink milk and Pepsi combined. And as a kid, I'm like, why is she always drinking milk and Pepsi? I tried it, and it's pretty good. Milk
Really?
and Pepsi, yes. Have you ever?
I just did it.
Really? Have you ever had a Coke float or a root beer float?
I've had both of those
You have the root
things.
beer, and then you put the ice cream in it,
Yeah.
and it's a root beer float.
Yeah.
Coke float,
But that's
or
ice cream.
Pepsi, it tastes kind of like a Pepsi float, right? It's not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I imagine the dirty soda or the dirty lemonade.
But why do they call it dirty? Because Mountain Dew has their. I got the dirty Mountain Dew up there, and I was like, "What the hell is it?" And it's Mountain Dew with cream soda.
Yeah.
Why is it dirty?
I don't know. But by the way, just for the record, the balls on Mountain Dew. You know what they've done?
I saw that.
American Dew.
Come
the
on.
balls on Mountain Dew, they have packaged Mountain Dew on the bottle. It says American Dew. I'm like, wow, who farted? Who gave
That's
you
like
the
us
right?
calling this irritable American syndrome.
American dad syndrome.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's like, did Americola, Dr. America.
Ameri-Can-O-Whoop-Ass.
Americana pepper. I mean, it's like, how did they get away with that? American Dew. Now,
Can
granted,
you do that?
apparently you can. They did.
Can-
You could buy a bottle of Mountain Dew that says American Dew. And I'm in the middle of Kroger, the balls on these people. Excuse me, sir, what was that? Yeah, I want my milk in a bag. Thank you. Yeah.
No!
Do you like baseball, Mike?
No.
Okay. I got invited.
I mean, it's okay. It's not my favorite sport. I'll say
I
that.
got invited to a free baseball game. The Cincinnati Reds were playing the Houston Astros.
Yeah.
I'm going with my buddy Ted. Ted's the lead singer and guitar player for my band.
We threw axes
Love
with Ted.
Crunch. Yeah, Love Crunch.
Yeah.
Ted's a good guy. He's a good friend of mine. He's from
Pretty good dude.
He's from North Carolina. He calls.
Okay.
He says, "I'll see y'all later."
Okay.
Anywho, we go to this Reds game. We got really good seats. I mean, they're higher up, but they're good seats where they were. And it looked like it was going to rain, but it didn't. And it was a little chilly, just, light jacket type of weather.
Yeah.
And it was me and Ted and his buddy Tim. Well, now my buddy Tim. And so the three of us are having a good old time watching the Cincinnati Reds play the Houston Astros.
Yeah.
Man, I'm glad I didn't pay for these tickets.
I've heard that the Reds blow these days.
Holy mother of God. I almost said round one. Inning one, no score. Inning two, no score. And that's what people say. Well, that's really good pitching. They're not allowing the other team to make it onto the what's it called? The base.
The plate.
To make it to the plate.
Yeah.
They're not allowing any runs. So that's good pitching.
They're not allowing any joy to enter the game.
That's right. So inning three, the Houston Astros, they got somebody onto the first base, and then one of the other guys, whoever, scores a home run. So that's what's called an RBI. That was
run base initiative.
Run batted in.
Okay.
So now they're ahead 2-0.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so we're like, well, okay, we can catch up. That's nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Surely we can score. We can score 2 runs when we get at bat, right? No, we can't. 4th inning, no scores. 5th inning, no scores. 6th inning, the ding dang Houston Astros. I know, right?
Whoa.
I'm sorry for being a little blue tonight. They did the same ding dang thing. They had somebody on first base, another home run.
Yeah.
So they get 2 more points. Now they're leading us 4-0.
But we got that Cracker Jack, that guy, the Joey Voltron.
Joey Votto.
Yeah,
I think he retired.
Did he?
I think.
Yeah.
I know. What's
Ken
his
Griffey
face?
Jr.
He doesn't play for the Reds anymore. Johnny Bench.
Okay, Mark Chesney.
No. He does not play.
Ronnie Coltrane.
Pete Rose is
Peter
dead.
Rose.
Pokey Reese, no longer with the Cincinnati Reds. So they eventually get to the 6th inning, and then they scored another point. So now they're ahead 5-0. And we're like, let's go get some hot dogs. Okay, so we go, and Ted finds the place where you can buy all-you-can-eat hot dogs, which is not true. For $25, you can get 5 hot dogs, which ain't a bad deal.
Yeah.
And Ted bought 5 hot dogs. I'm like, are you going to eat all those? Yeah, hell yeah, I'm going to eat them. And then I'm thinking, God, I wish I was eating 5 hot dogs. Eating 5 hot dogs would have been fantastic compared to watching the game we were watching. It was just, it wasn't even a game. It was like batting practice for one team, except they weren't batting. They weren't hitting anything. So we decided to leave at in the 8th, right? Yeah. And I had joked and I said, wouldn't it be funny if while we were going to the car, if the Reds tied this up and won it while we were going to the car?
Yeah.
And so that would entail 5 more runs being made from the time we left the seat till we got to our car, which is about 10 minutes. Yeah. We get to the car and we leave the stadium. Yeah. By the time we got to the interstate, the Houston Astros had scored 5 more runs.
Wow.
Final score, Houston Astros 10, Cincinnati Reds nothing.
Oh.
Lord.
Wow. Okay. So I have some things to say about baseball. Charlie's playing baseball these days. That's his new thing. And I have learned that I don't understand baseball at all. At all. Over the years, I've become reasonably competent with football and basketball. I get those. Yeah. And I even know the difference between walking and traveling in basketball.
In basketball? Okay. Yeah.
And I know some specific little things. I know what traveling is. Yeah, I know
that's if more than 2 steps and you haven't dribbled, that's traveling.
All those fun things. I get those. When it comes to baseball, we were watching a game. They put a time limit on kids' baseball games.
Thank God.
The first inning lasted a half hour. 1 inning. And the other team against Charlie was just run.
Yeah.
Run.
Yeah.
Base, run. I'm like, should we just call this now? The first at bat? I mean, it's not going to. And then it was like that was inning 1. Then inning 2, inning 3, inning 4, inning 5. Nobody could hit or do anything.
Yeah.
They were all getting out. And it got up to within like 20 minutes of the time limit. I packed up my chair.
Yeah.
I'm like, we're done here, right?
Yeah.
It's just come on, guys. And then Charlie's team was up at bat. And then it was like, run. It kept going and going. They kept getting more and more runs. And finally, the umpire was like, all right, we're done. We're good. Charlie said it was
39-1.
Charlie said it was like 13. He said they got 13 runs in the last inning, and they just ended it, and Charlie's team won. Yeah, I'm like, what is? I don't even get this. Like, you guys,
it's a bloodbath.
You guys were getting slaughtered in the first inning. Nothing happened for the next hour and a half, and then all of a sudden, everybody on your team is hitting like the best hits anyone's ever seen.
Yeah.
And you guys are getting runs left and right. His friend Oscar was climbing on the fence. Get off the fence, Oscar. Get down. I mean, it was pandemonium and chaos. And I don't know what happened.
But I mean, at least he's in elementary school, right?
Middle
sixth
school. Grade, yeah.
Elementary school.
Yeah. 6th grade.
At least with the Reds, there's the kiss cam. And then they...
Yeah, they don't have that at the Little League games.
No, they don't. Thank God.
No,
but so there's the kiss cam, and then there's they get people who are milling around to play who's going to win this competition. So you got
get a boombox with an equalizer.
So you got Rosie Red and Gapper and
the mustache
Mr.
guy,
Red,
Mr. Pringle,
Mr. Pringle, and they're all in their little cars, and who's going to go to the finish line? And everyone's rooting for their favorite mascot or whatever. But then they do baseball trivia, and they're like, what were the 4 players, the first 4 to ever do
and
this?
Who gives a shit?
Right, and I'm just sitting there like, okay, Jose Canseco, Pokey Reese. Johnny Bench.
Well, see, they do those things
and I'm
because
Babe Ruth, and Tim's like, you're just rattling off.
They
like, I didn't guess any of them.
They do those things because 99% of the game of baseball is everybody just standing around looking at each other.
Yeah. So I don't understand the ability. The first guy. So Libby and I moved up here in October of '99. So it was like sometime in 2000. I told Libby, I said, let's be Cincinnatians, okay? Yeah. Let's do what Cincinnatians do, and let's go to a Cincinnati Reds game.
Yeah.
And so she's like, why do you want to do that? I said, because we
You're
live
from
in Cincinnati now.
You gotta eat Skyline, and
I didn't enjoy Skyline. I did not enjoy Skyline. I said, but let's be Cincinnatians.
Yeah.
Let's go to a game and see what this is all about. And she's like, can I bring a book? I'm like, no, you can't bring a book. We're going to be blacklisted and never allowed at the stadium again. And she said, so? I'm like, okay, that argument didn't work.
All right.
But I said, let's give this a shot. So we're watching the Cincinnati Reds play the St. Louis Cardinals. And this is when Mark McGwire was a big thing. Do you remember Mark McGwire? Yeah, Mark McGwire, he hit a home run during that game. So we got to see McGwire hit a home run. I don't even remember what the score was, but it was a beautiful, like 75 degrees and just a few clouds in the sky and a nice breeze, and it was just like the perfect day to go to a ball game. Libby and I fell asleep in the 3rd inning. We woke up in the 6th inning. The score hadn't changed. You talk about
What happened?
where are we? What's going on?
I tell you, I love watching Charlie and Andrew play in their games. I'm sad that Andrew, is graduating now, so he's done with that piece of it. But Charlie plays everything, and we love going to see him do this stuff. But it's like, it's having watched him for a couple of years in basketball and football, we're used to a certain level of stuff happening in the game. I don't want to call anybody out, but there were kids in the outfield just having straight, full conversations with their parents on the sidelines, like, yeah, and then we're gonna go to we're gonna go to we're going to Walmart after this. Are we gonna get the thing with the stuff?
Okay,
honey, look up there. They're hitting. Oh, they're not going to hit it out here. Anyway, we're gonna. It's like.
I'm going to embarrass my oldest son. He's heard me tell this story so many times, and he did it. So, Jacob, I apologize, but here's the dad embarrasses you moment of the podcast. When he was younger and he was playing soccer, he could not stay interested in soccer. And he was like either playing with the grass or playing with the whatever's on the net when he was goalie. There was one time where he was on the sidelines. The coach had taken him out and put in some other kids because you rotate the kids on and off the field. So there's this one dad next to me going, come on, Kevin, get in there. Get in a swoop. Go around. Come on. You got it, buddy. Get it. Go. Come on. And he's coaching him from the side of the field. And I am yelling, Jacob, get the water bottle out of your mouth. He had a water bottle in it that had one of those things that pop out that you squeeze and it squirts into your mouth. And he's chewing on that, and he's bent over, leaning side to side, swaying, waving this water bottle around. Water bottle. And I'm like, stop chewing on your water bottle. And I eventually walked. The parents aren't supposed to walk across the field, but I did. I walked across the field, and I said, buddy, stop chewing on your water bottle, watch the game, and you could learn more about it. That was his last year playing soccer. Poor kid, so bored with it that it's like, I'm just gonna make my own fun eating my water bottle.
And I say the last game,
I love you, Jacob.
I will say another thing. The last game they let Charlie pitch, and because he's not normally the pitcher, and he has all the moves down, like the I'm gonna look in there, and you know how the pitcher like looks in to where the catcher is, and they're like saying what their thing, and then back like this, and then this is great for an audio podcast. And the leg hikes up, you know what I'm talking about, and then the thing, and then boom, and throws,
and the ball goes
and throws not like me, because I can't throw a baseball, and it like zips in there, and like whoa, I was like, how do you know that? How did you do that? So I'm consistently impressed, but we've asked him a couple of times, do you like this, buddy? And he has told me that of the 3 sports that he's played, it's his least favorite. And I think it's got to be just a lack of activity. When he's doing something in it, it's fun. But like I said, most of it is standing around and scratching yourself and looking at each other.
I enjoy that. No, here's a fun fact about me. I have never actually hit a baseball. Never once. When I worked for Winn-Dixie, we had a company picnic, and we were playing softball, right? And apparently the softball's easier to hit, they say, because it's bigger than a baseball. I couldn't hit it. Never could hit it. Never once. So I don't know how it feels to run and slide into home plate. I don't care.
It's time now for the Kroger Story of the Week.
I went to a different Kroger.
Which Kroger did you go
There's
to?
the one on the Michael A. Fox Highway. Okay.
Okay.
So I was at Costco.
Yeah.
And then, so when you go to Costco, you can buy like 400.
A pallet of...
Exactly.
Yeah.
400 eggs or 22 gallons of coffee creamer
Yeah, for your dirty lemonade.
for your dirty lemonade. And so it's like I bought what I needed to get at Costco. And then it's like, so seriously, if you're going to buy eggs at Costco, you can only buy, like, I think 5 dozen eggs at a time. I don't need 5 dozen eggs.
Yeah.
I'm not going to eat all 5 dozen eggs. Okay. I can do the 2 loaves of bread. I can put 1 in the freezer. I go to Costco and then I go to Kroger to get the little things that I need. And I didn't want to go all the way to my regular Kroger, so I went to one that's on the way. That's why I went to a different Kroger.
Okay.
Now, this Kroger has not in a different place. They've got so many things in the wrong place.
Yeah.
Okay. And this is nuts. I'm looking for tortillas. Okay. Because I was going to make breakfast
Tortillas,
burritos.
yeah.
Tortillas.
Yeah.
Right. Tortillas at my normal, regular hometown grocery store where I go 2, sometimes 3 times a week.
Yeah.
Those are on the aisle with the other Mexican foods, the salsa, the green chilies, the refried beans, the taco seasoning. Why am I talking like this?
Very enunciatory.
Yes. So that's where the tortillas are supposed to be. At this Kroger, no, they're 3 aisles over on their own little mini aisle, which is stupid. Okay, I'm looking for eggs because I want 1 dozen eggs, not 5 dozen eggs.
Yeah.
At my normal, regular hometown Kroger, they're right down from where you get the milk.
Yeah.
At this Kroger, they're in an aisle in the middle of the store that doesn't even
weird.
it doesn't even run the same direction. It goes north south,
Okay.
while the milk aisle goes east and west. Stupid. Okay, and then I was looking for something else that wasn't where it was supposed to be. I'm like, what is wrong with you people?
Yeah.
I got mad. Did I leave? No, I paid for my stuff. And then the lady said, "Did you find everything okay?" Yeah, I did. I should have complained to her because then nothing would have been done about
So
it.
we have always have the same experiences. I too went to a different Kroger within the past week.
Shut up.
I
It's
went to
like
the
we
one-
have the same brain.
I went to the one, it's over somewhere. And it
I've been there.
yeah, I think it's the Liberty Township one.
Uh-huh.
It's a new one. They demolished a Kroger and built a
newer.
new one.
Yes.
It's like, why did you do that? Was a perfectly good Kroger.
Is it like green on the outside?
I think.
Yeah.
It looks like space agey.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like it should be a Kroger. It looks
No.
like it should be a bank where you keep seeds. I thought I was in a garden equipment area. Like, is this Kroger like the food place, or can I get a lawnmower in here?
Right.
But I went in, and you're right. They had everything in the wrong place.
Right.
But what I did like about them, I went to the produce section. They had grapes that were not rotten.
Okay.
They had onions that with very little to no mold, and they had.
always a plus.
I didn't see more than 2 or 3 fruit flies in the entire place.
Okay.
And whereas our normal Kroger, I'm used to seeing like mosquito netting and all the fruit flies flying everywhere, like little colonies of them. And they're the fat, pissy fruit flies with attitudes.
You
They're
can put a saddle
they
on it.
like bump into you. They don't
Ride
care.
it downtown.
Yeah. And so I didn't need any onions, but I wanted to buy some because they had non-moldy onions. And I haven't seen that in months.
This has been the Kroger Story of the Week.
Along with that trip, I did buy a few things there, but then I had to go to Walmart. I had an eye appointment. And that's where I get my eye visioning done.
Oh my God, at Walmart.
Yeah, and I told you, I've told the story before where I learned that telling the truth to your eye doctor is beneficial for your sight.
Yes.
And so I did that again and did very well in getting contacts. I'm wearing them now and I can see everything in this room. But then I thought, you know what? I'm at Walmart, which is where I normally am when I buy weird. And I decided I want a rice cooker. Why? Because we eat a lot of rice. I make a lot of dishes that require rice.
Okay.
And I was thinking about this in Kroger. Walmart. I'm standing there thinking the amount of time that I spend focused on rice at home. when I could just pour rice into a thing, pour water into a thing, push a button, and let it do its thing.
As I say, your kids are
While I
outside
cook
playing,
the
Daddy,
rest.
will you come outside? And it's like, no, I'm focused on the rice.
I'm focused on the rice. And rice cookers keep the rice warm and moist, which are two things you want your rice to be.
Yes. You don't want it to dry out.
Yeah, so I bought a rice cooker.
And how are you enjoying that?
I liked it. I liked it. I got it home. I stopped back by the Kroger's on the way back. I got some chicken. I got some stir fry sauce. I got some veggies.
Okay.
And then I thought, I don't need rice. I have tons of rice at home.
Yeah.
Got home all excited to make the rice in my rice cooker. Got everything set up. Washed it. Right? You don't want to get whatever they have in the rice cooker factory in your rice. Got it ready to go. It said pour the rice in. I opened the thing and there's no rice.
Oh.
So I had to go back to Kroger.
Boy, that's a pisser.
And bought more rice. It took by the end of the thing, it took me way more time to get the rice cooker set up and get the rice for it and make the rice than it would have if I would have just made the rice from the beginning. But it was only that way on that day.
Let me ask
Since
you
then, excuse me, yesterday
So I thought you were at a natural
Yesterday-
stopping point.
yesterday I decided on a whim
Whim.
that I wanted rice.
Quill.
And I indeed did the thing that I had been dreaming of doing. I thought I have to go to the bathroom and some other things. I will pour the rice and the water in this thing. By the time I'm finished with all my activities, I'll come back and the rice will be ready to consume. And twir.
It twir.
So in that moment, the rice cooker paid for itself.
Okay.
Continue.
Can I ask a question now?
Finn. Yes. What?
Do you feel better than most people now that you have a rice cooker?
I do. We had a pressure cooker. Is that what it's called? Pressure cooker?
Crock pot.
No.
I call it a
Pressure cooker.
Yes.
I took that out into the garage because Bess told me, and if I can get exactly what she said, I want to make sure I nail it. She said, "So help me God, if you bring another cooking appliance into this house, I don't know what I'm going to do, but it's not going to be pleasant."
I can
So
just see
I preemptively,
the two of you at marriage counseling.
Yeah.
He brought in a damn deep fryer.
No, yeah, I did. And so not only
Got the deep fryer, the air fryer.
not only did I
the
replace
4-slice toaster.
the pressure cooker with the rice cooker, but the rice cooker is smaller than the pressure cooker. And I do look down on other people now.
Yeah.
I bet there's people out there that want to eat rice, but they can't because they don't have a rice cooker.
I remember I was at somebody's house
And
once.
I have one.
I was spending the night over there, and I was looking for a glass, and I opened up one of the cabinets, and they had the toaster up in the cabinet. And I'm like, what are you? It's like, what are you trying to hide?
Psychopathic son
do
of
you
a...
want people knowing that you eat toast? Is
Yeah.
this against your religion, and you're just doing it anyway?
Yeah.
What are you hiding? What else are you hiding?
This portion of our show is brought to you by the Fun Hose. Hi, I'm Dave Lay. Can't afford your own backyard pool? Do you have neighbors with a pool but they never invite you over? Is there a neighborhood pool nearby but it's always packed full of morons you just don't like? Well, do I have good news for you. All you gotta do is hook up the Fun Hose. It's no ordinary hose. This hose is ergonomically built to help you cool off and enjoy summer to the fullest. Just crank the Fun Hose up to high, stand under the refreshing spray, and cool off all day long. The Fun Hose. Ask for it by name. Please wear proper swim attire when using the Fun Hose. Now back to you guys in the studio.
So another thing that I have
It's that, Mike.
that I enjoy is this watch. You see this watch?
I
on
do.
me? Okay.
Audio podcast.
Audio podcast. It's a Samsung Galaxy 6 watch. Okay.
So
And
much
it's-
better than the 5.
Right. And it connects to my phone, which is also a Samsung Galaxy, right?
Okay.
They talk to each other. And one of the fun things about that, it's kind of like weirdos that have the Apple Watch and the iPhone, right? They talk to one to another.
Right.
So I have this thing, and a fun thing that it does is it alerts you when you have a text. Okay? And it will show previews of a photo if you get a text. A preview of the photo will appear upon your wrist.
A preview of the photo of the text.
No.
What is that?
If you text me a picture, picture will pop right
Picture
up on that
pops up
puppy.
on
my
your
wristwatch.
On your wristwatch.
Like it's Star Trek up in this motherfucker.
The hell?
So this has a
my
point.
dad would spin in his grave if he knew what was going on right now.
So I had a moment when I was at work. In a meeting.
Okay.
With people.
Oh, God.
And I had my arm resting on the table. Right? Like this. That's a pretty big watch face right there. You see?
That is.
You could see a lot of stuff in a picture if you looked at a picture on that, right?
Somebody sent you a picture of Elizabeth Montgomery?
As I was in this meeting, Jim Boyce was doing some work on Mondays, right? It's like a bar grill thing in the Morgantowns. And he ripped apart part of the wall and pulled out some nudie mags.
Oh, no.
That had been stationed there. And he sent as proof to the text group, to me and Bess and her sister Laura, about 5 to 6 sets of...
Okay.
Right? I'm at work.
Look what I found.
I'm at work. My arm is out on the table. I'm in a meeting with other people. I casually looked down because my watch buzzed. And I saw... 5 sets of staring at me.
Yeah.
Right out in the open. How do you do?
Hello.
What up?
Hello.
I was in mixed company. I was with people who would not appreciate that being seen at a work setting on my wrist.
I don't think so.
And there 'twas. And I very quickly pulled my arm back.
But he sent it to Bess and Laura.
Yeah,
too.
all of us.
Look
He
what I found.
he woofed
Honk.
in the middle of the day.
How long have they been in there?
I don't know. They were in the wall. They were like spackled in there. So they could have been there they looked like... From the state of some of the women's grooming techniques, I would say they've been in there.
Oh, God, since the 70s.
70s. It's but I'd like to put a plea out to Samsung. I mean, I love the preview.
That's why technology is going farther than it needs to go.
I know AI is a thing. Can you make a little slider in there to where I can make an option if someone sends me, I can not have those pop up
can you turn
immediately?
Can you turn the option off of receiving photos, period?
What it does is it buzzes, and then I do this. You see how the face comes up? And it pops up and says, from Jim Boyce. Then...
Why would Jim Boyce send?
Yeah.
Burger.
Yeah, randomly Jim will send me stuff. That's the first time he's ever sent me that. Yeah, the timing was impeccable.
What'd they say it were?
Nobody saw it.
Oh, thank God.
And I know nobody saw it because there wasn't a sudden, what's on your arm?
You know, Mike, you really shouldn't have told me that your phone does that. Because
am I going to get...
Tomorrow I'm going to send you a picture of a turtle a basketball. I told you what I did to Chris Michael's lunchbox, his mailbox. You should not have told me that your phone does that. Oh my God, I'm going to be texting you.
I'm going to see if I can show you the picture that he sent me.
No, don't.
Yeah.
Don't.
There you go.
Oh my God.
She looks very pleased with hers.
She does.
No turtles in there.
No turtles, no basketballs.
Yeah, no. Yeah, it was in the outer wall there. Yeah.
I was listening to the Bob and Tom show one morning, and they were telling the story. There was a woman, and she had a handyman at the house repairing some things, and while he was there, she said, "There is this rattling in the ceiling." And he says, "Oh, okay." So he takes his ladder over to the ceiling, and the husband is like, "It's probably nothing. It's I'm sure it's nothing." Yeah. He moves the vent and looks in the ceiling, and there was her husband's collection of things. And he could see the look on the husband's face, like, "Please, dear God, don't." He says, "I don't know what's causing this." He closed it back up. I have no idea, man.
No, yeah, it's a.
He paid him a solid.
It's a mystery.
It's a mystery. I mentioned at the top of the show that I've seen 4 movies recently that are worth watching. One of them was amazing. One of them was horrible. And the truth is, you still need to watch all 4 of them. Okay. So, a week or so ago, we finally got around to watching Marty Supreme. Okay. With Timothée Chalamet.
Chalamet.
Timothée Chalamet. This movie really, really jacked up my anxiety. Okay. It's a very stressful movie. Timothée Chalamet acts his face off in it. Chalamet. Timothée Chalamet is really good in it, and I understand why it was nominated for Best Actor, why it was nominated for Best Picture. Was it the best movie ever? No, it was hard to watch. And I was doing some of my own research after seeing the movie, and a lot of it, they took some liberties with the fiction part of the of the story, because his family were like, yeah, he didn't do that, he didn't have an affair with this person, not that we've ever heard or anything. So if you watch the movie, don't watch it thinking that it's based entirely on a true story, because they took a lot of creative liberties with it. That being said, it was good. Okay, so there was Marty Supreme. I've mentioned over the past 2 or 3 weeks that we have been on a Liam Neeson kick. Okay, we this is I can't remember how many Liam Neeson movies we've watched, but we watched one called Non-Stop. Okay. Where Liam Neeson is on a plane, and he is the plane security pilot. No, he's not the pilot. He's the plane security
marshal,
guy.
Air
he's
marshal.
The air marshal. Thank you. And somebody sends him a text saying that someone's going to die every 20 minutes unless they get a couple $1 million, right? Yeah. And so Liam Neeson is trying to figure out who the killer is on this flight, without everybody going into an absolute panic. And we're digging this movie. Yeah. We have no clue who it is. We keep thinking it's her. It's got to be her. No, it can't be her. It might be her. Is it her? I still think it might be her, but it wasn't. Or was it? Was it that guy? Was it this guy? It left us guessing. And Liam Neeson was really good in it, because here lately, every movie Liam Neeson makes is the same movie.
Yeah, yeah.
It's just he's either driving a bus, or he's a truck driver, or he's a pilot, or he's a marshal, or he's a former cop, or he's a circus clown, whatever. So Non-Stop was really good. We watched another Liam Neeson movie that's called Ice Road Vengeance, and this movie is hysterical in how unbelievably impossible. There's no way any of the stuff in the movie is going to happen. And it's a horrible movie. It is so bad. But we are laughing our faces off because they're... So his brother dies. And his brother's final wish was to take his ashes and spread them on... what's the highest mountain in the whole world?
Everest.
Mount Everest. Could you have given me an easier task to do? So he's taking his brother's ashes and he's going to spread them at Mount Everest, and he's riding this bus that's taking them on this tour, and that's supposed to take them to where I guess the base camp is or something. And the bus gets taken over by terrorists.
Of course it does.
There's this man who's wanting to buy all this land to open up
Gift shop.
a dam or something
Yeah.
for hydroelectric power, and the family who owns the land, they don't want them buying the land, so this bad guy is killing off all the people who own the land. Then he's going to swoop in and take it and make all the money for himself. Well, the people who he's wanting to kill happen to be on the same bus as Liam Neeson, so he's trying to kill the people on this bus, and Liam Neeson is like, well, I can't help them, they can't be doing this type of thing, and so we're going to help these people out, and I'm Liam Neeson, you know. Oh my God, they attack the bus, and the bus crashes, and the axle falls off the bus. Okay, so at the place where the bus has crashed, it's flipped over on its side.
Okay.
Liam Neeson looks over the edge of this hill, this big steep hill, and he looks, he says, does anybody have binoculars? I need some binoculars. He uses binoculars and looks. There is a bus at the bottom of the hill, and he recognizes that axle on that bus. We can take the axle off of that one and put it onto this one, and then we can get the bus back on all four wheels, and we can drive off to safety. You have your hand up, Mike. What's your question?
Is this a real movie?
This is a real movie.
Okay.
Ice Road Visions.
Are they doing a parody of something?
No, it's supposed to be taken as a serious action movie. It's not directed by the
He's on
Zucker
Mount
brothers.
Everest.
He's on a road near. They're in a.
I'm sorry. Yes,
I
a road near.
I think I'm going to Kathmandu. They're around that part.
They're on a road on Kathmandu,
Yeah.
around in the vicinity of
In the
Everest,
vicinity
in the greater
towards-
Everest metro area.
Yes, the metropolitan area.
And
Yes.
they crash their bus.
Yes.
And the axle flies off down the mountain.
The
It's a
axle
yak.
broke
Broke.
in a yak.
And they're out there like taking a smoke break or whatever.
They
in the
recognize-
greater Kathmandu metropolitan area.
Yes.
And then they just happen to see another bus.
Yeah, and they're like, we can take
And it has the same axle.
we can take the axle off of that bus and put it on this bus, and then because he
like it's a Lego car.
Right, well,
like
he-
I'll take that piece off and I'll put it on this.
I left an important part of the story
Okay.
out. He knows how to weld. He mentions that
yeah.
earlier. I used to weld in a former life.
Okay.
So he knows how to weld. So this hill is so steep a drop, they had to tie themselves with climbing equipment
Yeah.
and lower themselves down.
I got another.
Yeah, okay. What's your other question?
He knows how to weld.
He doesn't, yes,
Welding takes welding equipment.
that's true.
Did he have welding equipment with him?
They did.
Why?
don't
What the were they going to weld on Mount Everest?
No, but they had it. They had the equipment to do it. So, and they lowered themselves
Okay.
down with with climbing gear, because he's also a climber.
Well, of course
They
he is.
dropped themselves down. They got the axle off the one bus, and then they raised themselves back up this very, very, very steep incline. This steep
You made a motion
hill.
like they're using a rope.
Yeah, they had to be pulled back up with the rope, with the axle from another truck to put onto this bus, right? And I'm like,
Did he have tools with him?
They had all
I don't
kinds
care if you can weld. You need a wrench or something to get the axle off of that thing.
They had the stuff to do it. So they put the axle, and spoiler alert, they put the axle from one bus onto this bus.
Yeah.
And you're forgetting that the bad guys are chasing them still.
Oh.
So I'm like, this is going to take, for me, it would take the greater part of 2 to 3 weeks to get this axle. But no, they get it on just in the nick of time,
Okay.
before the bad guys come.
Yeah.
And then, so they're driving, and the bus has to get, another spoiler alert, nobody tells them the direction they're going. They eventually come to a ravine, and they have to pull the bus they're onto this giant metal pallet or whatever, and then lifted by crane.
No, this is not.
I am not you.
A crane.
A crane is
Just
going
out-
to lift the bus. No, it's there because that's how people cross the ravine, by crane. They pull their
They
bus.
said, we're not going to build a bridge here. It's a lot easier if we just have a crane and Joe, the crane operator.
Now you're being stupid, Mike. This is temporary.
Okay.
It's temporary.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So they they get
Temporary
here,
crane.
temporary until they get the bridge built.
Single-use crane. Just disposable crane.
So they at one point they did say, in order for us to, properly go across this ravine,
You don't want to do it willy-nilly.
with the crane,
Yeah.
we need to, remove as much weight off of this bus as we can.
Get rid of that axle.
But they didn't show them getting rid of any of the stuff, right? But they did mention it.
Okay.
So the bad guys catch up with them. They shoot. Everybody gets shot a couple times. I mean, everybody gets shot.
This is the stupidest.
I know, but it's so bad. But they had gotten across, and then the bad guys are on the crane now. They're waiting to get across, and eventually the bad guys get onto the bus with the new crane with the new axle that had went over the ravine on a crane, and now the terrorists are fighting, and they're fighting and fighting, and next thing you know, all the seats are missing out of the bus.
What?
I said, did anybody notice that the seats just disappeared?
Yeah.
And Olivia's crying, laughing. I'm crying, laughing. Mom is just having the time of her life. We're watching this. This movie is horrible, but it's so horrible. Ice Road Vengeance. I can't recommend it hard enough. You gotta watch it. I should have saved that one for last. But the last movie we went to see, we went to the theater, and this was on Mother's Day. A few weeks ago, we went to a movie, and there was a trailer comes on for The Sheep Detectives. Okay, with
I've seen this trailer.
With I keep wanting to call Jack Human.
Yeah.
Remember Tracy Morgan?
Yeah.
Tina Fey was talking about Tracy Morgan. He says it's that movie that has Jack Human in it. Who? Jack Human. Tracy, I have no idea who you're talking about. Wolverine. You mean Hugh Jackman? Yeah. So Hugh Jackman is in this movie. He is a shepherd, and he has all these sheep, and he reads to them every night, and everybody loves the shepherd, and everybody loves the sheep, and everybody's happy, and the sheep all talk. Bryan Cranston is one of the sheep. Julia Louis-Dreyfus is one of the sheep, and we recognize some of the other sheep. Anywho, Hugh Jackman gets murdered.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Hugh Jackman would, when he was alive, obviously, would read books to the sheep every night, and the sheep would all gather around him.
Yeah.
They loved hearing him read books to it. And so after Hugh Jackman got murdered, the sheep started investigating his death. And I'm thinking, this looks like the stupidest movie could ever possibly watch, even though I have already seen Ice Road Vengeance. This movie looks stupid. Mother's Day is coming along, trying to figure out what to do, and Libby's like, I think it looks cute. I think it looks like it's going to be really cute. Okay. So we all went to see The Sheep Detectives, and I told the boys, guys, we're taking Mom to see The Sheep Detectives, and they're like, okay. Mom had no idea what the movie was about, but Mom's up for anything. Anytime we want to go anywhere, she'll go to a movie. Doesn't matter what it is, what time it is, whatever. So we all go, and by God, we loved it. All five of us loved every single moment of The Sheep Detectives. We laughed out loud. We almost cried in a few places. So good. And we didn't know who the murderer was. We were on the edge of our seat the whole movie trying to figure out who killed Hugh Jackman. I can't recommend this movie strong enough. So good. So those are the movies you should watch. You should watch Marty Supreme, Nonstop, Ice Road Vengeance, and The Sheep Detectives. I learned a new word. I was making, for Mother's Day, I made homemade meatloaf. I make a pretty good meatloaf.
Okay.
If I can brag, I make a really good meatloaf. Do you like meatloaf? I love meatloaf. I made meatloaf, and I was going to make homemade mashed potatoes, or taters, as we call them in Tennessee. So I've got the potatoes sliced, and you wash the potatoes, and then you slice them, and then you got them in the bowl, and you got them boiled. Now all I've got to do is add some milk, some mayonnaise, and some butter. Yes.
Mayonnaise?
You put mayonnaise or sour cream, and that makes them really creamy. So my blender, the boys had done the dishes, and they put the whisks that belonged to the blender in the dishwasher, and the dishwasher was going, and it had another 25 minutes to go. So I'm like, well, crap, what am I going to do? How am I going to make the mashed taters? And Libby said, you can use the hand mixer. So we've got this hand mixer that
Like
does not
like this thing.
No, it does not look like a blender. It looks like I don't know what it looks like. So I'm using this hand mixer, and by God, it turned the potatoes into pudding. I mean, and Libby's like, "Oh, you use that emulsifies the potatoes." I'm like,
Okay.
"It does what? What is this, science fiction? You're gonna watch Tron? It emulsifies. It turns them almost into liquid. You could almost pour the mashed potatoes out of the bowl." But by God, they were yummy. They were tasty, and that meatloaf was yummy too. So I learned a new word.
Emulsify.
Emulsify.
I thought it was an NXS song.
Could have been.
Yeah.
Totally could have been.
Time now for the Weird Al Yankovic song segment of the week.
Are we not men? We are devil.
This has been the Weird Al Yankovic song segment of the week.
Weird Al Yankovic was on the Howard Stern show. Now, I am a big fan of Weird Al.
Recently or back in the day?
No,
Okay.
recently. Yeah, I've been a fan of Weird Al for so long. And Howard Stern asked him if it bothers him that he's not in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. And he says, I don't stay up a night thinking about it. He says, it does please me that many, many times people have put out petitions to get Weird Al into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. He says, and I would rather have that than be in it. And he'll go, why did they put that guy in there?
That's
So
true.
I appreciate Weird
Yeah.
Al. I've been, like I said, I've been a fan of Weird Al forever, and I really admire that about him. But he said, if you were to be inducted, who do you think should induct you? And he said, Dr. Demento. But now
That makes sense.
Yeah, I think that if he ever gets inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, okay, one, this is why I think Weird Al deserves to be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, because for decades now, so many bands have said that, holy crap, I have made it because Weird Al has done a parody of my song. They're like, we have arrived. This is like as big as you can get. There's the Grammy, there's the #1 song, and then there's having Weird Al do a parody of your song. So for that reason only, he should be inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Outside of that, he is a musical genius. I think his original songs are better than a lot of his parody songs. But if he ever were to get inducted, I think Mark Mothersbaugh of Devo should be the person who inducts him.
All right.
And Devo should be there, and they should perform Dare to Be Stupid with Weird Al. That's what do you think?
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
I can see that. Yeah, I still think it should be Dr. Demento.
Yeah, Dr. Demento should be there.
Yeah.
But Devo should perform Dare to Be Stupid
All right.
with Weird Al.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I think we about ran out of
Yeah,
time.
we're done. We're done. We're done.
You've got to go watch Ice Road Vengeance.
I gotta.
It's on Netflix. We are going to go. Guys, thank you for listening. We really appreciate it. Go to irritabledadsyndrome.com and you can download every episode that you have. Tell all your friends about us. Please, please share the word. If you want to go to Patreon, if you want to become a member of Patreon, we put out bonus clips every single week.
Oh, yeah.
Now, there is bonus audio, stuff that you don't hear in the regular podcast. Some of it is uncensored. Some of it is a little
risque.
But yeah, and then there's videos and there's all kinds of stuff worth watching and worth listening to on our Patreon site. So we hope to see you next week on Irritable Dad Syndrome.
See ya.
Irritable Dad Syndrome is a Mike Odell, Darren Cox production. Oh, how do you recover from that?
I don't know. They had produce in the produce section.
Excuse
me.
Did you pay for that?
No, I am right now.
They had a crane. That was good.
I did.
Again, so bad.
Jim Boyce
Oh God.
found in the walls
God.
of a place that they run. Jim Boyce
Okay.
was doing some work on this. Damn it! And I mean, I was like,
We just
weird.
got off of a.
Yeah, it's a
We
weird-
recorded episode 309 like 10 minutes ago.
Let's start. Let's just. I don't. The plane wasn't going to get off the tarmac.
Hey, guys. Hey, somebody let me out of here. Guys. Son of a bitch. I think I have my keys here somewhere. No, I don't. Hello, guys. I need someone to unlock this booth.